This is my room. Welcome to the Netherlands. As we draw back here, oh look, it's a TV. Look, crap. Tape for your fingers. You can see here, doing a little bit of spider guard works since I got here. That's great. Here's my fancy bathroom. Woo! It's pretty cool. There's the sign. It says, "Flee in case of danger." Stuff. Let me take you on a little tour today, I think. I've been working on it. Been promising Grandma I would do this for quite a while, so let's see what we can do. Magic. You're gonna have to forgive my lack of Steadicam work. This is the kitchen. This is where we all gather and we talk in our broken Nederlands. Say, hoe laat is het? En wat heb je vandaag doen? And stuff like that. And train goes by. Sometimes people write stuff. These are all our little cabinets. That is mine. You can see my tea, potatoes, banaan, patat, kroesli. I will say, so as much as everyone says how expensive it is in Europe, I have found that food-wise, since you don't pay the VAT on food, it's not that bad actually. That way is towards the city center. They've been knocking down a building. Everything you can basically see here is part of the student hotel. So every room here has people in it that are learning, studying something. In this hallway alone, there's like 8 nationalities, so that's kind of cool. Everyone says, "Hey, what the fuck is going on with Donald Trump?" I say, I don't know, ask the rest of my family. Maybe they can explain to you the appeal, because I certainly can't. So we're going to take a little break here and go downstairs and go get the bike. I'll probably talk to you a little bit more as we get going. Yeah, just want to do a little intro about what's going on right here. This is how you know you're in the Netherlands. There are bikes everywhere. Hey everybody. So I just wanted to stop for a second. Oi! Gotta be careful. You could all die if you're not careful. So basically I wanted to show you my favorite Begraafplaats. €3 met lettuce, tomaten, onions, I don't remember how to say it. Met kip, broodje, heel goed, gezond, uitstekend. And I also wanted to show you just, it's getting to be that time of the night where the light is just fucking gorgeous. I'm gonna try and swear less since I kind of want my grandma to see this. But yeah, we'll get back to you. This light, it's gonna be a good night. I'm glad I brought my camera. Dat was de eerste bank ik heb visited. Brave pigeons. Dat, of ik kan iets zien. Dat is de eerste plaats waar ik heb gegeten. Ik heb wonton soep. En ik heb forgot what else I got there. But it was good. You'll see these doner shops altijd. You'll see frietjes, which are fries. Maybe you can see it over there, maybe not. We will terugkomen. Be back. I guess I was awfully zoomed in before, but now we'll take advantage of it. So that's one of many landmarks that you can use to navigate the city. They all look very similar, unfortunately, but the church towers are the best way to navigate if you know which church it is that you're moving towards or away from. So this is the church I was riding towards. It's a very nice church. It's got a nice, shall we say, a backside. I was wandering around real late one night. The light is so beautiful. And I got lost kind of back in the neighborhood that's in front of us here. And then I found the lovely little playground, a lovely little church. And then I saw the signs at the end of the street and I knew where I was. I was very, very happy. You can get lost back in some of these little neighborhood areas. I got lost back in here walking around late one night. You can see little families. Family. Yes. There's a word in the Netherlands for kind of quaintness. It's gezellig. I'm saying that wrong, but you'll have to forgive me. And this just struck me as very... I was walking around back here and thought, these neighbors must kind of all know each other from just seeing each other, being around each other. We have a nice little park, little community building, the Gibraltar News. Just the idea that it's actually quite lived in here. You're on your balcony, enjoying the weather, you see people. It seems very nice. You're gonna have to forgive me if the camera is extra bouncy. The cobblestone roads tend to make it a little rough. These aren't cobblestones, bricks. Sounds glass. She needs some glass. Deze is de park waar we zitten. Voor een moment, eindige nacht, sat right here one night after walking around forever, after I got extra lost, come from that direction and wandered around quite a bit. And again, you can see that contrast of the light. It's very beautiful. This is where I'm going to check my map. So I think I'm heading over that way. Let's see. Yeah, towards that thing. I think there's a park and a graveyard over there I want to check out. I realized today. Let's see. Can you see me? Is it too zoomed in? Yeah. I realized that in, say, France and England and even in New England, there are a lot of really beautiful graveyards, and I thought maybe I'd go to a graveyard today and realize that the Dutch don't seem to have what you might call the graveyard culture that exists in other countries. But my plan for the next week, since I've toured a lot around here, is to go check out some of the bigger, more tourist-friendly graveyards that are well kept, I guess. There aren't that many graveyards in Amsterdam. I think there's 3 or 4. I would be curious to go see what they have to offer. But we're going to say goodbye for now because I need to focus a little bit on riding to stay safe. So, see you soon. Tot ziens. Straks. There's all kinds of things I can say now. This was the light I was talking about. It's just so nice. And this is in the middle of a park. So it's weird because here, you just have these nice little houses jammed in basically the middle of a park. That's pretty cool. It's a very nice little neighborhood. Quaint, gezellig. It's beautiful. You look real close. Look at this mess. Trees. You see? Yeah, it looks like a windmill's taking its day off. It's very pretty. Boom. Blue herons are, or whatever kind of heron that is, they are all over the place here, which I think is a really good sign. It's because, you know, waterfowl and water quality. Oh, and the dog. But the heron knows what to do. Just flies away a little bit. The dog's trying. What you doing, hound? Hi, buddy. I might have been doing this entirely wrong. I don't know. I think so. That would be lame, but this is where we're headed for today. Can't quite make it out, but it's a nice little place. Try and come back when it's open. Openingstijden, hoofdingang. Het vloeit automatisch. From May, September. So 8 o'clock. Okay. Might be able to find a way in. Don't know. Let's look around a bit. There's the gate over there. That gate is open. I don't know if I'm supposed to ask or not. Let's see. Looks like there's some bike parking that way. Kind of right in the middle of the city. A nice little farm there. Just, you know, right in the middle of Amsterdam. Someone's raising sheep and horses. It's very beautiful. And this is probably like a community farm or something. Yeah. Looks like a... Yeah, so this is kind of a thing in the Netherlands. Give me a moment. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was doing the camera wrong, so I might be starting from the very beginning. But the place I was headed is rechtsdoor, right through there. Deze. You can see these are like these buildings that are in almost every park, and they're just kind of community buildings. Fietsen, scooters, and bovenlaten, and hond aan de lijn. So leave everything on the road here. Don't bring your cars or your bikes or anything like that down there. It looks like it's kind of a family picnic thing, probably associated with this farm. I am certainly... Ooh, where am I? Too close, too far. What's going on? I am certainly not skilled enough yet to just wander into some weird garden party and start saying hi. Where we're headed, as I mentioned, is over here to see if we can get in legally. I think we can, from what I saw the sign, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, I made it, I think. I don't have a lot of time in here because they're going to close soon, but that's the main building with the beautiful light. We got, looks like sort of, oh yeah, statue over there. Oh, yeah, we'll go see what all that is in a little bit. We got some more stuff. It's quite beautiful back in here. And the contour is a... Don't think we need to go that way. We're gonna head this way. Maybe look for someone we could say hi to. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah. I don't think I want to take too many pictures in here just out of respect for people. But I'll take a couple. See what we can find. It's very tasteful, so I don't want to be the one to ruin that. Can't quite tell It's just gorgeous back in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. You guys have an idea of what we're looking at, but I don't want to be polite. I think I did it again where I'm recording now instead of not recording, but let's show you this guy. Oh, he's sneaky. He's sneaky. The cat got away. I'm really not sure why I find graveyards so peaceful, but they're always so quiet. You can always hear birds. I mean, the sun right now is just at Amsterdam. A light that I think drove painters mad. It's just too beautiful. You see all these, I mean, it's not Père Lachaise, it's not any of the, it's not audacious, I guess might be it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop by the front, see if there's anybody I can throw a little bit of money at. The neat thing about the Netherlands is it's always constantly under construction. I wasn't walking. Let's get some light. I was riding my bike and I went under a bridge. Rabbit! There's rabbits everywhere. They look so tasty. I was riding my bike under a bridge and saw all these tree stumps just lined up all along I'm motioning with my hand, all along the walkway there. And just realizing how much this country is kind of a constant struggle to exist. It's constantly being repaired and torn up and replaced, and that's just kind of what you have to do. And there's just the idea that you have to move this much garbage in and out of a city every day with a million bikes cruising through and tons of tourists. It's quite remarkable. I guess this is the kind of graveyard where families own a plot and maybe after a long time someone else gets buried. I know that's kind of a thing in Europe to sort of share plots. It's quite beautiful here. I'm a bit surprised how many Eastern Orthodox crosses there are. maybe I shouldn't be surprised. What with the Netherlands being known for religious tolerance, still, to see a graveyard with so many different faiths. I haven't seen a Jewish or a Muslim grave yet, but I think I heard that they have their own graveyards. Another rabbit! Did you see it? Did you see it? It's gone. They really are everywhere. I actually heard a Dutch guy talking about how it's almost too bad they don't have predatory birds like hawks and falcons and things, because they really do have a ton of rabbits here. That sound you heard is not some kind of monster. There's a train station not too far away. So don't worry about the dragons. Again, that light. So the camera doesn't really do it justice. But it's a beautiful place. I'm gonna ride maybe tomorrow. I think it might be tomorrow before jiu-jitsu class. Jiu-jitsu class, where your hands turn to garbage. I'm gonna try and go to another larger graveyard by a very big park tomorrow. So hopefully it will be as nice a day as it is today, because this is just kind of beautiful. Alright, well, that was a brief tour of Sint Barbara, Begraafplaats. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Het is wie je was. It is who he was. It shall be. We got helicopters. Because, can we get it? Can't see. Yeah. We got helicopters because it's a big weekend here today. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go see that. And you'll get to see another side of Amsterdam entirely. Kind of thought I was done, but I'm gonna start over a little bit. So what I really want to say is, I have friends that work in like the tech industry and neuroscience and constantly trying to make the world a better place, right? And I'm not, I don't know, for whatever reason, so into that. What really gets my goat, if we're gonna say that, is places like this. It's places like this that I want them to exist. I want them to stay. They don't have to be exactly as they are right now. But the idea that a place like this could go away and be replaced by all of the things, it just seems so wrong to me. Why would you get rid of horses? Why would you get rid of... Well, you might let the birds out, right? But it's just so beautiful here. It's... How could this go away? It's so admirable. I believe this is run by a religious organization. It's like a work camp of St. Barbara. So I think there's like a monastic order or some sort of group of people who ensure that this place stays as it is, if not a little bit better. That's just quite remarkable. I'm pretty sure someone probably lives here. But I'm also pretty sure their job is to preserve this place and share it, which I really like, instead of it's held in trust, if you know what I mean. Shepherd's crook. So, I don't know. It's just lovely for this to be here is wonderful. I'd take this over a robot friend any day. Well, that's all. I just wanted to share that feeling that this is right. Like if people ask me, what do you want from life? What do you want? I want this. I want this to stay so that other people can see it. This is where I want to be. I could sit here and wonder at the universe for a very long time and not think that it's a waste. Oh, I went the wrong way. There's always a way in the Netherlands, but it might not be the one you're on right now. Well, for anybody watching right now, just to let you know, I love you. It was weird. I was writing on the internet. My grandma got unwell, and my brother posted something. A bunch of people were asking for prayers, and I've always had kind of a problem with prayer because it's asking for something, and it seems to be questioning God when you ask for things like that. So I ask for peace usually, or preferably I just give thanks. You know, whatever it is, if it's supposed to be happening or whatever you believe, it's happening. That's the point. And you can either complain about what's happening, focus on the negative things, or you can give thanks. You know, if you break your leg, you can give thanks for not dying. And maybe that's overly optimistic, but I think that tends to work better for you than being pessimistic. And it seems more religious in the way of living. You know, I'm not a... Anyways, my brothers realized that he too wished for peace. That place that we just were, that's peace. And people are like, what do you mean by peace? I mean this. I mean that little thing right in there where you find happiness, contentment, lack of complaint, lack of protestation, that kind of thing. You know, all claims of wrongdoing have been settled. Conflict resolution to me is about getting rid of complaints, understanding them, and either coming to terms with the way things are or changing them if need be. But ending claims, I don't know. I don't know. But be well, and I'll see you again shortly, and it might be a little bit crazier next time I check in. As I mentioned, the city's got a lot going on right now.